I'm going to get emotional about this issue because it's horrible.
God bless her, Jen Psaki. She went on to say this.
It's like kids who are bullied, and like all these leaders are taking steps to hurt them and hurt their lives and hurt their families. And you look at some of these laws in these states, and it is going after parents who are in loving relationships, who have kids. It's completely outrageous. But it is a wedge issue. Sorry, this is an issue that makes me completely crazy. But it is an issue that is a political wedge issue. It is not a reflection of where the country is.
God bless her. And can I just say, this was like a really, what's the word? A perfect example of bullying. So Kayleigh McEnerney on Fox mocked Jen Psaki for crying about that.
And of all the issues to cry and get upset about, Sean, there's a war in Ukraine. There is bloodshed in our streets, children literally dying on the streets from crime that is totally out of control and rampant. There is COVID, where more Americans have died on Joe Biden's watch than on President Trump's. There is a lot to cry about.
Wow. Scoring political points on the backs of, gay kids that are being bullied. Oh, my God. Please, go on, Kayleigh.
If you want to cry about one issue in this country right now, I think the press secretary should cry about the 62 million children that do not exist, that have been aborted because of Roe v. Wade, a heinous decision in this country.
I can't. I literally can't. Oh, my God. They have to just make political issues out of everything, out of a human moment of empathy that Jen Psaki was showing toward gay family. I can't. I don't even know where to start. First of all the kids killed in gun violence that you won't do anything about, largely on your side, who, your dear leader told people to shove whatever UV lights up their ass, and it's no big deal, and whatever. Really, you're blaming Joe Biden.
This may be the only day the song "My Jingle's" correct, but nothing gets better when Dana's here, because I need a button. I need a bleep button. I am so infuriated by that. There's more news out of Florida this morning. They're trying to detransition kids at this point. The services of Florida put out a guidance and this goes for pronouns and clothing as well. And this is incredibly dangerous. It's also highly unconstitutional. That means that you're not allowed to let your little girl go to school necessarily in pants, because those are boys' clothes. Yeah. You're not allowed to I'm beside myself right now.
Because this literally just broke. You told us about it. So just in case people don't know what we're talking about, in a move that goes against federal guidance, the Florida Department of Health released guidelines that advise against treatment of gender dysphoria for children and teenagers outside of counseling. The state's guidance recommends against gender-affirming treatment for people under the age of 18. It's right. You said it's the guidance also said social transition, things like using a different name, pronoun, style of dress should not be a treatment option. Dana, this is
under the age of 18. I don't mean to cut you off, Steph. Do you understand how much trauma goes to a trans human if they have to go through puberty? If they go through puberty in the gender that they do not identify with, and the changes to their body, the emotional and mental trauma this causes them to not, you've got what did the Russian asset that used to be she used to be on our team.
Gabby Giffords just said don't say gay law.
Tulsi Gabbard.
I'm sorry, Tulsi Gabbard. I'm sorry. Wow, that was a bad one.
Wow,
that was really wrong. No, Tulsi Gabbard just saying it doesn't go far enough. That don't say gay law.
Enough. It should be to 18. We shouldn't talk about this stuff. It's all insanity. And and Psaki's right. It's a wedge issue, and this became the wedge issue of this is the caravan that's coming in Mexico. This is the gay marriage that's supposed to scare people, but now it's kids, and it's trans kids, and I'm beside myself, furious with this crap. I don't even know what to say anymore, because I don't know why Democrats are staying so freaking silent now. They've got to be on the offense. We have to get louder. Yeah. When you've got this representative, a gay representative, finally going viral because one of his colleagues is trying to pass a law saying trans people and gay people. My phone's mad. I'm yelling. My phone. I said something. My iWatch even knows.
Siri's like, you all right, Dana? Preach, girl.
I know, but it's also, you've got this, thank God these videos are going viral about people that are using their political opponents in ads that aren't true, about pedophilia and about, pushing trans issue. We've got to get louder. Yeah. We have to get louder, Democrats. We've got to speak up. You can't just think that people are going to do the right thing. Our kids are being bullied. The suicide rates are going up. Please do something.
And Florida is becoming, I mean, I don't even know what to say. It's got to be because he's there. But oh my God, the judge that just, overruled the mask mandate for 330 million people that the,
And I've got to
DOJ
fly
is now
next
going
week.
to, repeal or going to appeal. Thank God.
And it's not even that. There was a tweet from someone that boarded a Delta flight, and the flight attendants were going, "Would you like champagne so we can celebrate the mask mandate being replaced?" I don't want to. I didn't pay for that.
Yeah.
I'm still going to wear mine. I don't.
I'll skip the party.
I'm just, today's not a happy morning for me, but I'm happy to be here.
I'm happy to have you.
And meanwhile, Disney is still forcing many of its most creative workers, the Imagineers and animators, to move to Orlando because that's where they're moving that division.
Yeah.
I have people who work in Imagineering who are absolutely beside themselves.
Yeah.
They do not want to move to Florida where they are not completely accepted.
Yeah. Yeah, it's wow. The whole "a man from, a woman from" Florida is really.
One of the things that, I do a lot of work with the Human Rights Campaign. I'll be in New York next week. If you're in New York and you want to help support the organization, the gala's on the 30th. There's also a gala for Lambda Legal, and this is even more important because a lot of these lawyers work pro bono to fight these unconstitutional laws that are being passed around the country. And that gala is the 28th in New York. And you can donate. It's just, if you want to do something, but having to fly out, I just can't.
I know. I have to go see my 99-year-old mom who just broke her leg. Like a lot of us don't feel like we have a choice in terms of flying. And it's so I can only hope that, sanity, 60% of Americans don't want the mask mandate lifted on transportation, so I have to, and I just don't know legally because we're
trying to overturn it. So let's hope that they can. The Department of Justice is trying to overturn it. So let's hope they can. But